Okay, so I could have made a video, but this is so much faster, so much more convenient. I'm really sick. So that's why I've not been making videos. Like, I'm really sick. Um, as you see from the title, Willow has found a home. I actually put Willow, Eleanor, Willow's baby, and Maggie all up for sale. And the reason why is because I'm trying to thin out my herd before spring, because I'm wanting to breed blue rabbits. We've talked about this. You've heard me say it a bazillion times. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to sell some of the ones that will probably throw more black and white babies, as opposed to the rabbits that are going to throw chocolates, browns, reds, blues, and otters. That's the goal. That's the goal, is just to continue to move forward. Well, you guys know that Willow's super special to me, and I honestly don't want her bred anymore. I know that sounds so stupid because I'm a breeder and I'm saying, well, I don't want her bred anymore. But I feel like Willow's 2.5 years old. The guy that had her before me had bred her quite a bit. Um, and so when I got her, she's had three litters with me in the past year. That's, to me, I feel like that's a lot. And I don't want her bred anymore. And I wanted her to go to a super special home, just because I give my rabbits a crap ton of supplements and let them have all this space to run around in and treat them really well, treat them like babies, doesn't mean that everybody will. And I mean, as long as they're treating them somewhat ethically okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to describe, but when it comes to the farm animals, they have to be treated to a certain standard, but you can't expect people to have the kind of standard that I do, because they're farm animals and they're going to treat them as such. They're going to probably live in wire cages like every rabbit from here to Kalamazoo. It's not often that you find somebody who can do colony. So to say that I will only sell to people who are going to do colony is kind of an unreal expectation. That being said, I'm very particular of who I sell to, especially Willow, because she's litter box trained. To me, she's really special, and I don't want her bred. And she's also really good with kids. Like, she's super gentle. You could pick her up. Most of the time you go to set a rabbit down and they freak out and they kick their feet and they'll cut you up when you're trying to set them down. Willow don't. She'll actually just kind of go limp in your hands until you put her down. She'll let you hold her on her back. She's super good. Like, she's top notch when it comes to breeding. However, she carries the peanut gene. Every litter she's ever had has had peanuts in it. She's never carried or never delivered a full litter of babies that at least one has not died. So because of that, I don't want her bred anymore. I put them all up for sale. I gave special stipulations for Willow, and a gentleman who is a mini Rex breeder, he contacted me, and he is going to take the other three girls. He's taking Maggie, Willow's baby, and Eleanor. So all the black and whites and everybody that carries black and white genes are leaving. Sad to see Maggie go. Eleanor, yes and no, but Maggie especially, I'm sad to see go. Um, but he is taking everybody, and they will be not too far away. And he said that if I ever needed more blue rabbits, to let him know that he does have blue breeders. I told him this will not be the last time we do business. I cut him a really, like, stupid good deal, because I seen his facility and where he will keep the rabbits, and they are not in tiny, tiny cages. They're actually in big hutches. So I'm comfortable with that. So I cut him a really fantastic deal. So he's taking all three of those. But here's the best part: Willow is going to a child with special needs. He's 6 years old and he is autistic. Um, he's nonverbal. And when he goes to therapy, they were discussing the fact that they wanted him to have an animal, because he responded really well at some point in therapy to an animal. But she said a dog is too much activity, too much jumping around and movement causes him to get very stressed. He's in a wheelchair. He can't walk, can't really move his arms very well. He's got several other physical disabilities, but I know she said He's also autistic and nonverbal. So she's been looking for a pet. And I told her, I said, look, you want Willow? I'll give you Willow for free. I'm not selling Willow, I'm giving her away because I could not ask for a better home. She'll be kept indoors. She'll never be bred. She's got a huge bunny cage. Because she's litter box trained, she's going to let her out when she's being supervised. And during therapy, the little boy will be holding her to kind of help comfort him during therapy. That is Willow's only job, to be snuggled. I could not ask for a better home for her. Um, so I did give her away. I did not sell her, I gave her away. So I just wanted to update you guys and tell you what happened with Willow and why you're going to see less rabbits. I'm only bringing in 2 babies to the conference. Um, and like I said, I'm not traveling with the baby chicks, I don't think, unless I just have somebody who says, hey, I want them and I'm going to be there. So if you want them and you're coming, you better tell me now because we're leaving next Thursday at 3:30 in the morning. But I'm going to jump off here and lay down because I feel like crap. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.